When you go through something and it really takes an effect on you, you tend to like just block it out, that you tend to forget what really happened. So yeah, I was so fucking hurt. And to be honest, yeah, I don't know why I feel like crying. Hey guys, it's your girl Carmise. Welcome back to my channel. Ow. Yes, I'm wearing the same sweater in my previous video. Bruh, I literally wear the same shit every day, okay? My classic Adidas pants. Like, everything's the same, so. Anyways, ooh. As you guys can see from the title, today I'm going to be doing a story time. I haven't done a story time in a very long time. I think the only story time that I've done on my channel was when I first got my period. That was the only story time that I did on my channel. I do like talk about like the past and stuff in some of my videos, but it was never like a specific story time video. So yes, yeah, before we get started, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K subscribers, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And you know, feel me, to all your friends, to your mama, to your grandma, to everybody, subscribe to my channel, okay? There's something for everybody to watch, you feel me? We got hair, we got makeup, we got mukbangs, we got story times, we got everything. So tell your grandma and everybody to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make sure you guys turn your post notifications. It's that little bell right next to the subscribe button. You'll be notified every single time my videos are uploaded. You'll feel me? You'll get the notification right through your phone. Today we're doing a story time on my long distance relationship. You feel me? Holy shit. Oh, I dropped my Oreos. It's right here. Story time on my long distance relationship. So, okay. I was 16 years old, you feel me? And why am I doing this story time though? Why Carmise? Why? It's just a little like, oh my god. But anyway, so I was 16 years old and I was in school, whatever, feel me, high school. And I guess none of the niggas at high school interested me, you feel me? I never like had, well, I did have a boyfriend in high school, but like nobody really attracted to me in high school. So anyways, I was 16 and basically there was this guy in the group chat and we both just started talking and all that, and then one thing led to the next. So first we start talking, like texting, next thing you know we exchange numbers, next thing you know we're FaceTiming, next thing you know we're calling each other baby and all of that, you feel me? And next thing you know, he's aka my boyfriend. And I don't know if I should consider him as my boyfriend because it was just long distance and I never really met him in person, you feel me? I met him online, okay? I mean, online relationships do work. It depends, it do work, but it's not just for everybody. So anyways, so basically I guess we met online, and we started talking and texting, and then we started FaceTiming each other, and then I started catching feelings. And I was 16 years old and I started catching feelings, he started catching feelings. I remember I told my friends about him. His name was Derek. I used to tell my friends about him, my cousins, and my love for him was like dead ass, for real. I mean, you would say, oh, what does a 16-year-old know about love, blah 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 blah, but I know a lot, you feel me? Like when I love hard. And like, he lived in Atlanta and I live in New York, so that's already like, bitch, what the fuck, okay? Like even when I was at school, like I never talked to no boys, I never, you know, dance with any guys at parties, all that. Like I stayed to myself. Like I have a nigga, okay? And I would like, I remember like my ex, he was trying to talk to me and shit. He was trying to talk to me during school, and I was like, nah, I got a boyfriend, you feel me? I got a boyfriend. a long distance relationship. We basically would be FaceTiming each other. I think that's all we did. And like, I remember telling my cousin like, oh, I'm gonna go take a flight to him. I want to take a flight to Atlanta to see him and all that. All this shit, okay? We was planning this shit like, yo sis, we're going to Atlanta, we're going to see this nigga. Everything was Gucci. Like, we was always texting, was always FaceTiming, and I literally thought this nigga was my boyfriend, you feel me? Like, real shit, real shit. The weird thing is we weren't really following each other on social media, but I used to like stalk his page a lot, okay? Like, I investigate before I really proceed, or like when I find something fishy or suspicious, I will investigate. I don't give a fuck. I will go through your shit. I will investigate, and I will stalk your page to see if you're fucking up, and to see if you're like trying to play games, you feel me? So as all this happening, I remember this is the year I was 16. I had my Swiss 16. I was like, oh my god, I wish you could come. I wish you were here. Base. And I even like, it was like I was so into this relationship. I literally remember getting long distance relationship bracelets, and I sent it to him. I sent him a copy of my Sweet 16 CD. I gave him one of my pictures from my Sweet 16. And I gave him a long distance relationship bracelet. And I remember I used to wear this long distance relationship bracelet all the time, like every single damn day. I remember back then, around when I was 16, I also had a YouTube channel with my cousins and all that. I remember I used to talk about him and stuff like, oh, I'm Carmise, I'm in a long distance relationship, blah 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 blah, and his name's there, blah blah blah. I remember his whole name. I actually follow him on Instagram right now. I'm 100% sure that he doesn't remember me, but I follow him on Instagram. He's like in a whole gang and shit, like, oh sis, thank god I left that, okay? I remember I used to be on his dick and shit. I would be like, oh, what's in your book bag, what are you doing? Like, I feel like he was always a troublemaker. Like, I always feel like he was always, you know, getting into trouble with people. I felt like he was up to no good, okay? I was always checking up on him. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Blase. He would always carry a book bag. I'm like, yo, what's in your book bag? You probably selling drugs, you probably this. He would never like own up to it. The friends he was be around with, like, and he's still kind of like this to this day. I hope he doesn't see this video ever, but I already get to be on his dick all the time. I'll make sure you be doing the right thing. I'll make sure you're straight. Like, I'm a hard-ass lover and shit, so that's why I feel like most of my relationships don't be fucking working out, because I be putting too much effort and time and love into a relationship, and niggas are just like, okay. I remember he would be like, oh, I'm finna come to you and shit. Like, I'm finna come to you too, nigga. And long story short is, I went on his social media. I found his Instagram. Like, we never followed each other. I think the way we found each other was through Kik. Because if you guys know Kik, like, you guys can like text people, you guys can be in group chats in Kik. I think Kik is still around, I'm not sure, but we end up seeing each other on Kik. Like, we was in the same group chat, and that's how we end up talking to each other. We like private message each other. I don't remember who private messaged who, but like we ended up like just private messaging each other off, like, without the rest of the group. And yeah, so I sent him my Swiss 16 stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I wish he was here. And I remember my cousin would be like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? I was like, no. No, dad, like, I don't know whatever. And like, so I think I eventually saw that he was like talking to somebody else or something. Like, I think I saw a video or something, and my heart, all I know is 10th grade, 16 years old, was the worst year of my fucking life, okay? Yeah, so I found out that he was like talking to somebody else, and I saw a video or something, and I just completely cut him off. Like, I think I blocked his number, I blocked everything. And after that, I don't think he ever got into contact with me. Like, I think I told him like, oh, what the fuck is this, blase. Like, I don't really remember, because I was so fucking hurt so bad, like mentally, that I blocked out, like over the course of the, I'm 20 years old now, so over the course of the 4 years I literally blocked that relationship, like the feelings that I had and all that. Like I blocked it out of my brain, you feel me? I literally blocked it out of my brain. So it's kind of really hard for me to remember certain things because like when you go through something tragic, not tragic, but when you go through something and it really takes an effect on you, you tend to like just block it out, that you tend to forget what really happened. So yeah, I was so fucking hurt. And to be honest, yeah, I don't know why I feel like crying. To be honest, like, it was so bad. Like, I don't even want to say what I did. I really don't. All I know is it was a bad fucking year. When you put all your time into a relationship and you really love a person and they do you dirty like that, like they cheat on you or whatever, I don't care if it's long distance relationship or just like a regular relationship. When you put all your time and effort into somebody, and you put your all into somebody, and then they cheat on you or they do some disrespectful shit, put their hands on you, anything like that, that shit fucking hurts. Like, I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're fucking 13, 15, 16, 20, 25. Like, anybody that does some fuck up shit like that, depending on the type of person that you are, you will feel that shit. Like, if you are a hard lover and you put all your all into somebody, you'll feel that shit, and I did. Anyways, that ended. So after that, I quickly I think I quickly just started talking to somebody else. I think my issue is, like, it's hard for me to just like bitch, just stay alone. Bitch, you don't need to be in a relationship. Bitch, you don't need to talk to nobody, you feel me? You don't have to be in a relationship. You can be single. It's okay to be single, okay? Like, that's my fucking problem. But don't get me wrong, I didn't have a lot of boyfriends, you feel me? I was in one serious relationship. That's it. One fucking serious relationship I was in. That's about it. Everybody else was like, okay, whatever, a little high school shit. But I was like in one serious relationship that lasted like on and off for like 2 years. And like, that was like one serious relationship. So you know I take this shit serious. I don't fuck around with just anybody, you feel me? If I actually like talk to you and try to get to know you, then I'm being dead. I fucking like you, you feel me? I just don't be talking to anybody. So because when you go through something like that, especially with multiple people, you tend to look at things differently. You tend to not move the same way. You try to resist yourself from that environment so it doesn't happen again. So me, I haven't been in a relationship for like over a year or so. You feel me? Over a year I haven't been in like an actual relationship. So like shit like that, it takes a toll, and you get tired, you get exhausted. It's like, damn, like you don't want to fucking, you almost just don't want to put your time into anybody else anymore, you feel me? And I know I'm young or whatever, but it's like, who wants to go through this shit over and over and over again? Like, I cannot. Who wants to go through something like something toxic over and over again in a different body? Like, oh my god, I cannot. So I really take my time, and I really try to, like, before I even talk to anybody, I gotta really make sure, like, my nigga, like, what the fuck, okay? So yeah, that's why I don't be rushing to shit. I don't just go out with anybody, you feel me? Like, I have to genuinely like you and all of that to even consider talking to you. Yeah, we could talk and text or whatever, but like, if I don't see that you're serious, then why the fuck would I stay with you? Why the fuck would I even continue to talk to you? Like, I cannot. And I know I'm not the only one out there like that. There's people that don't give a fuck. Like, they'll have like 20 boyfriends, but that's not me. Like, I take shit too seriously. I'm way too sensitive, way too emotional for me to just get hurt over and over and over again. Because I'm right, like at this point my heart is already numb, you feel me? So it's like, I can't. But oh my god, I just went off. Now I didn't even eat my Oreos, and they're crushed up. That's just a story time that I want to talk about. I got over it and all that. No hard feelings, okay? Either way, you know, it's long distance I never saw the kid in person. I didn't, but it's like all the FaceTime calls, all the calling, all the texting. I sent him shit. You know, when you pull out energy into someone and then it's over with, it's like, okay, what the fuck? Like, you don't want to talk to nobody else no more. But either way, I learned my lesson, for real, for real. Like, once you start talking to somebody, don't just put all your effort into them right away, you feel me? Take your time, okay? Like, don't try to fall for them too hard. But it's kind of hard because they say all the right things, you feel me? They say all the right things, they do all the right things. But bitch, it will catch up. You'll it won't last that long, you feel me? It's always like that in the beginning. It's always like that in the beginning. And it won't last long. They'll eventually show the true colors. They'll eventually show who they really are. So it won't last that long. And that's what happened. Like, if I had not like snooped around and like go through his social media, I probably would have not known that he was like messing with other girls and stuff. So, bitch, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? If you find something suspicious, you tell him straight up. I think I even told him something like, oh, are you talking to anybody, blah blah blah, like, be serious. And they stay lying to your face, you feel me? And don't just believe them right away. It's really confusing. It's really hard. Love is hard. Love is just confusing, period. So I'm not the best advice giver because shit, what the fuck. Anyways, that was my story time on my long distance relationship that happened when I was like 16 years old. It didn't last for that long. And do I regret it? No, because I would not be the person that I am today if I didn't go through that shit. Any relationship that I was in, if I was just talking to you, if I was talking to you, if I was in an actual relationship with you, whatever it was, like, it obviously all ended, and like, honestly, they all ended tragically. But like, either way, I would not be where I'm at today, okay? I would not be who I am today. So do I regret anything? No, I don't. I really don't. And even like with the people I used to talk to, they did teach me shit, you feel me? They taught me what not to look for in my next relationships. They taught me what not to look for in a man. They taught me what not to tolerate. They taught me how a guy should not treat you. They taught me all of that. So thank you. Next, I just be careful when I'm like trying to talk to niggas, because I know how I am. I know how I get. And I've been single for a minute, so I think I'm fine, to be honest. I am fine, so yeah, thank you. Next. Anyways, that was my story time on my long distance relationship with this kid named Derek when I was 16 years old. And yeah. Anyways, if you guys like this story time, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, make sure you guys turn your post notifications to notify every single time your girl uploads her videos. Let me know if you like my story times. Let me know if I should do more. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see from me and all that. And yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Stay beautiful.